Hello and welcome to another installment of the Laughing Place Video News Update. I'm Becca Burbank, here to bring you the latest Disney parks, movies, TV news, and more for April 25th, 2019. Well, it's finally here. Avengers Endgame hits theaters across the country tonight. Obviously, we won't be sharing any spoilers here, but the film is expected to break all kinds of box office records and could even make $1 billion worldwide during its opening weekend. Meanwhile, there's also a ton of Marvel merchandise to be found, including a set of Endgame Happy Meal toys at McDonald's. Staying true to Marvel's MO, there are even 2 mystery figures that are part of the full set. Be sure to grab yours, and remember, don't spoil the endgame. Next, we head to the Disneyland Resort, where some fairly unexpected news has emerged. Disneyland Forever, the fireworks show that initially debuted for the park's Diamond Celebration, will return starting June 7th. As for Mickey's Mix Magic, the show will conclude its current run on June 6th. So whether you want to catch Mix Magic one last time for now, or can't wait to see Disneyland Forever once again, you'll want to head down to the Disneyland Resort this summer. In other big Disneyland news, we got confirmation that Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway would be coming to Mickey's Toontown. There's still no official word on where in the land the new attraction will be located, but we know it's slated to open in 2022. Unfortunately, this exciting news was coupled with the announcement that the Disney's Hollywood Studios version of the ride, which had been expected to open this fall, has now been delayed until spring 2020. I guess we'll just have to settle for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in the meantime. Speaking of Galaxy's Edge, Disney has announced that free reservations to visit the Disneyland expansion between May 31st and June 23rd will open on May 2nd. However, if you're staying at a Disney hotel during those dates, you can make a reservation now. Disney advises that guests will need a Disney account in order to register, so make sure to have one of those set up before May 2nd and get ready to nab your reservation at 10 a.m. Pacific. Well, it may only be April, but the Disneyland Resort is already getting ready for Halloween time. This year, the resort's popular Halloween parties will move back across the Esplanade for Oogie Boogie Bash at Disney's California Adventure. Not only will the event feature the frightfully fun parade, new entertainment and atmosphere, and of course lots of candy, an exclusive new World of Color show called Villainous will also perform during these parties. Tickets for Oogie Boogie Bash, a Disney Halloween party, will go on sale to the general public on April 30th. Over at Walt Disney World, we learned that a new version of Disney's Animal Kingdom's Rivers of Light will arrive next month. Rivers of Light, We Are One will feature imagery from DisneyNature along with iconic moments from Disney animated classics. The updated show will debut this Memorial Day weekend. Also at Walt Disney World, Disney has announced a few details on how Disney's Hollywood Studios will celebrate its 30th anniversary on May 1st. First up, a star-studded celebration cavalcade featuring Mickey and friends and more will step off at the park at 10 a.m. Naturally, there will also be plenty of exclusive merchandise, food, and beverages to mark the milestone. Plus, that evening will also see the debut of Wonderful World of Animation projection show. If you really want to celebrate, there's also a special edition of Disney After Hours, allowing fans to enjoy the park from 9:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. Tickets for that event are still available, so snap up yours before that's a wrap. This week brought a few more details on Walt Disney World's Disney Skyliner project that will connect several of the resort's hotels, as well as Epcot and Hollywood Studios. Not only did we get a sneak peek inside one of the gondolas for the first time, but also learned that the cabins would be moving at a speed of 11 miles per hour. That means the average Skyliner trip will take between 5 and 15 minutes, depending on your destination. Stay tuned as this sky-high transportation gets closer to taking flight. As you probably know, Earth Day was this past Monday. While Disney celebrated the day in many ways, perhaps the most notable was the announcement that the next DisneyNature film, Dolphin Reef, would arrive on Disney Plus sometime after the streaming service's launch. The movie will dive under the sea to frolic with some of the planet's most engaging animals and will be narrated by none other than Natalie Portman. If this particular project sounds familiar, it's probably because the movie, then titled Dolphins, had been slated to open in theaters last April before that release was canceled. If you can't wait to get your share of animal cuteness, you can also catch DisneyNature's Penguins in theaters now. In TV news, fans of the Disney Channel hit Andi Mack got some bittersweet news this week as the network announced that the show's upcoming 3rd season would be its last. The series, hailed for inspiring social change, returns with its final episodes every Friday, beginning June 21st and running through July 26th. You can catch these last installments on Disney Channel or on the Disney Now app. Finally this week, at long last, the Disneyland Paris classic, Phantom Manor, will officially reopen on May 3rd. Fresh from a lengthy refurbishment, the attraction promises several enhancements and haunts that will fill fans with ghoulish delight. Be sure to stay tuned to Laughing Place, as we'll have much more from this reopening in the coming days. And that will do it for this week's Laughing Place news update for April 25th, 2019. For more news, opinions, and video from around the world of Disney, be sure to like, subscribe, and visit laughingplace.com. Bye-bye!